Well, hello. Glad to see you. This is part 2 of power carving on Gourd's basic floral design. Glad to have you here. We're going to learn lots of new tips and tricks. So follow along. Before we get started, remember that you should always wear eye protection and a mask at all times while carving. Put a glove on the hand that is not using the drill. Be careful not to put the drill bits into your fingers or hand. This is the power carver that I use. It is a Dremel 3000, has 10 speeds. I use a flex shaft attached to my power carver because I get more control and good detail with it. These are tungsten carbide bits that I use. They carve quickly through the material. These are diamond bits that I use for detail. This is what we did in part 1. We hollowed out the leaves and the petals, made the leaves concave, and made a nice three-dimensional look. Because it is hard for you to exactly see how I pull the lines in the leaves and the veins of the petals, I have drawn an example here to show you exactly which direction the lines go. Now it's time to put the veins in the petals and the leaves. I'm using the 1/4 inch stump cutter bit to put in the lines that will represent the veins in the leaves and the petals. I position the gourd as often as I need to make it easy for me to do my work. Now you can see where the lines are in the petals and the leaves that represent the veins. I use a 200 grit fingernail file and a nail buffer sponge to go across the top of the design to remove any ink or pencil marks that might be left on it. So I've got a small diamond bit, real fine cone-shaped bit that I'm going to drill down into the flower with to make the holes for the Swarovski crystals. Just drill straight in. Now we'll have some fun. Let's put the Swarovski crystals in the little holes where they belong. This is glue that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's GS Hypo Cement that I got to set the stones down in there. What I like about this is when you take the lid off, the hole is so tiny, 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 and there's a little pin inside this. See that pin? Anyway, there's a little pin right here. See that pin? It fits down inside this hole here and it keeps it from drying out. It never dries out. It's so cool. And it just puts out such a tiny, tiny amount. Anyhow, I'm going to squeeze a little bit down in this hole here that I drilled for us. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Okay, now I'm going to take that wire that's in that lid and I'm going to put it... My glasses don't seem to do the job today. Anyway, that tiny little wire goes down inside. Let's use my right hand. I happen to be right-handed. It goes right down inside there. There we go, I got it. It's right down in that hole and it will never dry out, okay? Then we're going to take the, lift up the, I usually have wax on the end of this, but I don't know what happened to it. And it picks them up so much easier. Then I'm just going to set that crystal down in that hole. Right down in that hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. The light's so bright on us. Light's really, really, really bright. Okay, let's flip these over and get another one. They're never right side up when you need them to be. So here we go. I usually have these all over the house by the time I get through doing this. So I'm going to drop it. Whoops, went upside down. Gonna drop it right down in that hole we set. Push it down in there nice and tight so it stays. Now I'm showing you this for the sake of the video today, but do not put these stones in your gourd until you are through painting and varnishing, because you're just going to cover up these crystals. Then you won't get that beautiful sparkle from the crystal. So you want to put your crystals in after you're all through painting. We'll do the painting and finishing up in the next video, and I will tell you the best kind of paints to use. I try to stay away from just crafty stuff because I like doing fine art. So I will turn you on to the paints that are the most light fast and won't fade, that will do the best job for you. Because you don't want to be selling your work and then having it fade, you know, and have the people complain about how it faded away. You want that paint, the paint, to last as long as possible. I need to get some more wax to put on the end of this. There, so now I've got all four set in there. Real pretty. I wish that they would shine for the camera like they do for me right here. These are true Swarovski crystals. I don't buy the cheap things. These are the good ones. I get them at Hobby Lobby, or you can order them by bulk from Swarovski. Normally that's what I do. I just order them from Swarovski themselves. So there you go. I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not, but we're trying. Thanks for watching. Glad to have you here. If you like what you saw, go down below, like and subscribe, and know that I'll put a video out each week. And I'd love to have you follow along. Hope you enjoyed, and I thank you so much.